What's going on there, guys? We back with another one. And today we got to talk about the feds coming in on Diddy, and the official charges have been read by the feds. Man, this does not look good for Diddy as far as seeing the light of day again. Um, Certain things, your money, your power, your influence can't get you out of. And Diddy is at that place now. Um, and we're about to listen to it. Now, his final moments of freedom, before this arrest was captured, and we're about to take a look at it. Let's be.
1, 2, 3.
I'm not lying. Oh, they beautiful.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it. It was really nice meeting you guys.
Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee. As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims, which took days or weeks to heal. In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims. And the indictment alleges that he maintained control over the victims in several ways, including by giving them drugs, by giving and threatening to take away financial support or housing, by promising them career opportunities, by monitoring their whereabouts, and even by dictating their physical appearance. Because of all of this, the indictment alleges that the victims did not believe they could refuse Combs without risking their security or facing more abuse. The indictment also alleges other acts of violence undertaken by Combs and others, including violence against witnesses to his abuse.
Okay, guys, so you heard all the disturbing charges announced against Diddy. And I'm at a loss of words, man. Under the jail, if all this stuff proven to be true, under the jail, for the rest of your days, sit you down, I mean, you done had a chance to run wild and cause terror to these people for an extended period of time. Now it's time for you to sit down, be stripped of everything, and maybe, just maybe, by the end of your life, you could have became a better person. Because you got to answer to God for all of this stuff, that's coming to the light now. And the crazy thing with Diddy is like some things he probably thought he got away with back. This has been years ago, a lot of this stuff. And it's coming back to the light, with technology. You recording this stuff is going to be used against you. Your insatiable appetite for the sickness and the deviant behavior is going to be your undoing. If they indeed have located some of these things inside of your home and, secret places wherever you may have it, or whatever traces they may find of any type of deviant behavior like that. We've seen the Cassie video come out. These hotels, other places are going to start releasing footage. So if there's more out there, more of these incidents will come to the light in the coming months, because honestly, you've been counseled. Nobody wants to be seen as harboring or helping you at this point. So whatever payments you were paying don't even matter no more. These businesses are going to release things that will further incriminate you. And it's crazy when you think back, like during the Bad Boy and Death Row beef, a lot of times people viewed Suge as the big bully bad guy. And rightfully so. I mean, Michelle A. and them said, he did certain things to them. And it's been things mentioned about Suge, but, Diddy and these freak offs, man, and all of this, getting Cassie when she 18, 19, being a man of status and power. It's really on a bigger scale, right? It's the 25-year-old man that's picking up the 15-year-old girl from high school. She just happy he got a car in his own house, and that's kind of what she looking at that time, which she's easily manipulated. On a bigger scale, it's that, him getting these young women and manipulating them at such a young age to get his way. This is sick. This is sick. There's no defense for the charges that's read. Anybody defending him or saying, oh man, they just coming down on another black man. Sometimes it ain't black and white, guys. Sometimes monsters just need to be put away. And that's just what that is, man, at the end of the day. Nobody's perfect, obviously, but certain things people never do. And this is one of those things, or a lot of those things, you never do. You don't give people drugs to keep them obedient. This is really, trafficking, right? This is the thing that we fear, like somebody just come snatch a woman, you never see her again. She ends up at a camp, or some cave somewhere where they're hiding women and keeping them drugged up to do certain things. He basically did that, in the confines of his home. And this is sad, man. This is egregious. And I'm happy, that if these things are true, 50 Cent been saying it for a long time. If these things are true, Diddy needs to probably spend the rest of his life behind bars, man, to be honest with you. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time.